Paris. The romance, the culture, the food, the iconic sights. The biggest startup campus in the world. This is Station F. Cemented in a city with a now buzzing tech scene. This place plays host to 1,000 startups, and in this room alone there are 3,500 desks and 30 incubators. It really is a place for ideas to thrive. Landing yourself a space here doesn't come easily. It involves a stringent selection process where founders are generally expected to be working on the product full-time, have a prototype or something to show, and already have some users. There's even a green tech meetup happening here in the midst of the open offices of investors and big tech companies. So for apps that want to find their place on the App Store, well, Google's over there, Apple's over there, so there's help close at hand. And 5 years in, 41% of the founders based here are female, a very different proportion to that of the wider international tech scene.
Every single partner program that we have at Station F needs to do its best effort to get females in the applicant pool, not necessarily selecting people because they're female. We actually discourage quotas like that at Station F. But we believe that once you have more women as candidates, the conversion rate will be higher.
Dora founded Blazar, a Parisian startup using data to analyse early response to cancer treatment.
Being a founder of a startup in medtech in an environment that typically is going to have more CEOs that are men can be a bit daunting for some founders. And the fact that Station F has created these programs, I think demystifies a little bit.
And this place has hatched all sorts of companies. I've come round the back to a hidden kitchen where I'm going to taste some vegan egg replacement.
Yeah, it's Le Pas Pendu. It's a product that can replace egg for a beaten egg, for example, to cook it like omelette, scrambled egg, but also different recipes.
Lovely. It looks like hollandaise sauce at the moment. The last time that I tried an egg replacement, it really tasted of coconut. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this tastes of. Sherilyn and her co-founder were biotech students when they won their place on the Female Fellowship programme here. As two scientists, they really wanted the entrepreneurial guidance to combine with their knowledge of how to cook up something interesting.
Our main ingredient is faba bean flour, but also you have colza oil, water, salt, carrot extract.
Wow, carrot, it doesn't look very carroty. How is this different to the other egg replacements that exist?
It's very important to have good nutrition facts. We have only 7 ingredients. It's less caloric than egg, but also rich in protein.
Thank you very much. It tastes a lot like egg. There is a bit of an aftertaste, a slightly bitter aftertaste. But it's a good replacement. The texture's right.
Yeah.
And obviously I'm eating it by itself, so as soon as you've mixed it into a recipe or anything, I'm not sure you've noticed that. I'm trying another mouthful, which was a good sign. Outside these walls, though, there are still many challenges.
It's great to be a female founder at Station F. When we go out of this environment and we face real world, we do have still some disparity in terms of funding, and the numbers of 2 to 7% of funding being given or allocated to female founders are real, and we need to do efforts to change that.
Other places are of course taking on the gender imbalance too.
Today, there are so many resources, so many opportunities, so many discussions. People are really engaged and they want to see a difference. And this was not the case from about 10 years ago, where people actually weren't even conscious that there was a gender issue in tech, and it was not anywhere in the conversation. We have to see maybe more diversity within venture capital teams. We have to see them actually, maybe in the same way as what we've done at Station F, really go out and increase their applicant pool and the different startups that they're considering for funding. But I think there's a lot that needs to be done to really get us to where we need to be.